Welcome. My name is Perdeep and this is my e-portfolio for ETEC 590. This brief video is designed to give individuals a video tour of my e-portfolio. This e-portfolio is my capstone project for the Masters of Educational Technology program that I have been taking part in for the past 2.5 years at the University of British Columbia. The first 4 pages, entitled Home, Who is Perdeep Samra, My Metaphor, and Purpose and Audience, are designed to gradually introduce individuals to the journey that awaits them. The first page is entitled Let the Journey Begin. This includes a section outlining my starting point for the portfolio. When I was looking for a starting point, I was inspired by an article written by Jenny Moon. After reading the article, I came to the conclusion that I wanted my portfolio to show the transformative learning I have gone throughout the MET journey. The second section includes a list of the various components that are included within my e-portfolio. This includes an introductory YouTube tour explaining how to best explore my e-portfolio, a professional and personal biography outlining who I am as a person, an explanation of how the career of a hockey player metaphor seamlessly ties in with my MET journey, a page outlining the purpose of the portfolio and the audience the portfolio is intended for, a chronological list of all courses taken in the MET program, multiple artifacts and reflection pages that provide a metaphor link, summaries of the artifacts I've chosen, an explanation of the significance of the artifacts, and an explanation of what I learned from the artifacts. And lastly, a portfolio assessment rubric. In order to access the second page of my portfolio, simply click on the Who is Perdeep Samra link at the top. This page will contain a brief professional and personal biography. The professional biography will contain post-secondary information and career information on myself. And by scrolling further down, you'll find a personal profile that lists my favorite movies, favorite television shows, and hobbies. Lastly, I've also included a slideshow of my interests on this page as well. Once this page has been viewed, the next page can be accessed by clicking on the My Metaphor link at the top of the page. This particular page gives a detailed explanation of why I chose the metaphor of the career of a hockey player. Basically, I chose the metaphor not only because I am a huge hockey fan, but because the career of a hockey player mirrors my MET career as well. For example, I demonstrated growth each and every term I was in the program. Much like a young hockey player learns more about the game of hockey each and every season that he plays. In order to access the final introductory page of my e-portfolio, simply click on the Purpose and Audience link. This page contains the 3 main purposes for why I am completing this portfolio. These purposes include meeting the TQS requirements for a Category 6 level, representing a clear and interconnected representation of the transformation and growth I have undergone as an educator and user of technology throughout the Masters of Educational Technology program, and finally, showing an interconnection between the different courses I took during the program. By scrolling further down, you will also see an audience section. This section basically outlines that my current audience are my instructors and peers within the ETEC 590 community. However, this will shift to my colleagues and students once ETEC 590 is concluded. The next two sections represent the main parts of the portfolio. These sections are entitled Flow of the MET Journey and MET Career. This part houses my artifacts and reflections. If we click on Flow of the MET Journey, we come to a chronological list of the courses I've taken during the MET program. This page includes a brief explanation of the courses that I've taken during the program. I have also included links to UBC created course descriptions. These are easily identifiable in the orange color. This page is also important as I will refer to these courses in the following section, which once again includes my artifacts and reflections. The next section is the most important section of the portfolio. MET Career contains 8 subpages underneath it. To activate the list of subpages, simply place the mouse arrow over MET Career at the top of the web page. A list will form underneath MET Career. The list is organized in the same order that the web pages are meant to be viewed. So the first page to view would be Humble Beginnings. The second page is Rocky Start to Hockey Career. Each page follows the same format. The first section, called Metaphorically Speaking, is a hockey commentary that outlines a particular phase of Vancouver Canucks hockey player Perdeep Samra's career. The next section, named Artifact, provides an explanation of what I had to do for the particular assignment. Following this section is a section called Why is the Artifact Significant? This section provides an explanation as to why this artifact is important enough to place into this ePortfolio. What I learned is the final text section that reflects upon lessons I learned while completing the assignment and also lessons that I learned when I had time to reflect upon the assignment once it was complete. It should also be noted that the work of theorists and the research articles that have been most influential throughout my MET journey have been directly placed into these artifact and reflection sections. Artifacts themselves come in 2 main forms: text artifacts and video-based artifacts. Text artifacts are incorporated into the web page in 2 main ways. Firstly, I've embedded the actual document into the page. However, I've also placed a PDF file into the web page as well. One can activate the file by simply double-clicking on Download File. Once one is done with viewing the PDF file, simply click on the back button and you will be taken back to my ePortfolio. Video-based artifacts have simply been embedded into the web page as YouTube videos. Each section also includes a list of references at the bottom of the page. Each web page, with the exception of the assessment page and references page, contain a voice narration of what you can expect on that page when you open it up. The voice narration begins automatically. If you want to hear the narration again, simply click on the play button at the top of the page and the narration will begin again. The assessment page simply contains a PDF or Word file that will open up my rubric once it is clicked upon. Once you have viewed my rubric, you can return to my web page by simply clicking on the back button. The last link at the top is entitled References. This page includes every single reference I have used in the construction of this ePortfolio. Before I conclude this video tour, I would like to say that I have learned many new lessons throughout the MET program. But I believe that all this knowledge has come together in a holistic fashion in this portfolio, which in turn has made me a better educator. This concludes the video tour. I hope you have a great time viewing my ePortfolio. Thank you for listening.